Hey everyone, welcome to another video of Nameless Things. So today we're going to talk about 7 important tips for comic book collectors, beginners. So I have been into comic book collecting for like 2 years maybe, and I'm practically still a beginner myself. But there's a few things that I've learned here and there over these 2 years, and I thought I'd share them with all of you who want to start beginning collection. You don't have to necessarily be a comic book collector. This can even apply to regular book collectors in general. But these are just the small things that I learned, and like I said, I just wanted to share them with you. And I also came up with a list here so that I don't forget what I want to say and I'm just rambling on and lose my train of thought. So let's begin. Before we get further into this video, be sure to hit the like button and share this with your friends. You can subscribe to the channel and stay tuned to more such videos. Alright, first one, make a list. Guys, it's important to know what you want. I mean, we all have a dream comic that which will probably be our first thing, but we won't often get the very first book that we think of. So it's important to make a list of all the comics that you want or the books that you want in your mind. And it doesn't have to necessarily be only a book collection. If you want a trade paperback, an omnibus, maybe a CGC slabbed comic, whatever it is, make a list at least somewhere so that you know all the immediate ones that are priority, things that can wait, and things that are okay. If you happen to come across it, I'm fine. It's not that important to me. This brings me to my second point. After making a list, prioritize this, because we all have a dream comic, but that doesn't mean we're going to get it immediately, because sometimes they're going to be too expensive or it depends upon the availability. So make a list of ones that you want immediately, or maybe ones that are more easily accessible or more cheaper and something that will fit into your budget immediately, so that you can start getting those, and then make a big long game plan on how to get the more important or the big keys that you want later on. The third one, don't binge shop. Trust me, this is something that I have faced myself. When you're new into collecting and you've found a good collection site, you're going to start randomly purchasing just because it's there, and then later on you're realizing that it's not what you want. It's a waste of money and it's a waste of space as well, and it's unnecessary. Why would you want to simply buy a comic that you're not that interested in just because it's there? This urge will be there even for, I guess, even the pro guys who have mastered and have been collecting for a very long time, but they would have a better control on when to channelize this energy. So I would say, even for you guys, all the new guys over there who want to collect, I would say reserve this energy for some place like Comic Con, or if when you find a really good collection site where you can get all the major things that you want, and rather than just spend throughout the year or throughout the month and just get unnecessary stuff. Fourth one, know your sources. Guys, sitting in India until a few years ago, Amazon and Flipkart was the primary mode of getting comic books. But today we have more avenues like Worthing Comics, Epic King Comics, and even on Instagram, if you have connected with a few people who are there here, then you would have gotten few contacts. And I've made some friends who have been very helpful in getting comics for me from the US. But at the same time, it's also easy to get scammed, and it almost happened to me once. So really be aware of who your sources are and where you're buying comics from, because in India it's not as well established as it is in the US. And right now, when it comes to comic book stores, I think there's only one in Mumbai. We don't have any major like shop retailers here in India yet, so check your sources. Fifth one, and I never thought that I would say this, but do your homework, guys. Guys, whichever comic book you want to buy, do a basic research about it. Which year did it come out? What character? Is it a key issue or not? Who was the artist? Who was the writer? What is its availability in the market? What is it currently going for? Or in which site that it is there? What it was going for then? What it is going for now? This much research, if you do, it will not only be helpful for you right now. Even in some important issues, you need to have a long game. That time you can really plan and strategize when to buy what and how much of your money you can spend immediately versus saving it for some time later. So it's like how every gym instructor says, don't skip leg day, do your homework, guys. Sixth one, and this is going to happen no matter what you do, and that is storage issues. Guys, trust me, you will run out of space much faster than you realize. I have been only into it 2 years and I'm already facing big trouble, so much so that I do not shop as much as I used to before. And you really need to consider this. If you've seen any of the collectors from US, they will have garages with stockpiles worth of comic, and you really need to consider having a proper space for storing these comics. Otherwise they're going to get damaged, and that's just going to be really sad for you, because it will ruin the condition of the book, which you do not want. So guys, plan your storage in advance. And the last and most important point, guys, enjoy this process. Don't do this because it's just some Instagram or some social media fad right now to collect comics, or because someone else is doing it, or because someone doesn't like a comic that you like but you want it, and you're into CGC, you want to collect it for the artwork, you love the story, whatever it be. Enjoy the process of collecting these books, because when you get these books, that inner child in you needs to be happy, and that's the whole reason you get into collecting. Don't do this just for some craze that's there that you see in other people. Enjoy the process and it will be worthwhile. So that was the video, guys. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Let me know if you have any of your own tips and suggestions. I will be happy to listen to them and read them as well, and I will catch you guys next time.